So I'm going to highlight a couple more sugars. And again, these are in their Fisher projection structures. This is a linear chain structure showing different carbohydrates. Here are some carbohydrates that are all aldoses. Remember, that means they have an aldehyde top, and they are all 5 carbons long. The ones with boxes around them are sugars that I want you to remember their structure. These are key types of sugar, distinct sugars that we see often in biochemistry. So remember what these sugars looked like. For example, if you wanted to remember the structure of ribose using this Fisher projection, you could remember that it's a 5-carbon sugar and that all of its OHs are on the right. Ribose is all right. That's one way to remember it. Now, what about these other ones? There are more aldose type sugars that we see often in biochemistry. These ones are 6 carbon long. This distinction between the 5 carbon long and the 6 carbon long will become more clear in why you need to know how many carbons there are in it. But do remember our 5 carbon aldoses. And here we're looking at our 6 carbon aldoses. The ones here that are of particular importance are glucose, mannose, and galactose. Now, there are also ketoses. Remember, these are types of sugars that have a ketone within them. The ketone top, as you can see, looks like this. So instead of this portion having a hydrogen on it, as you saw in the aldoses, notice this C double bond O with a hydrogen. That's the key topper point of an aldehyde or an aldose. Notice that ketoses have this C double bond with a CH2OH. They will all have this whole group on their end when we look at a ketose. We've already seen one of the most simple ketoses, which is dihydroxyacetone. Here is a ketose that has 4 carbons that is particularly important, called erythrulose. And now looking into the 5 carbon and 6 carbon ketoses, we can see again some highlighted ones of biological importance: ribulose, xylulose, and fructose. Fructose being one of the most important ones that you will see. So again, these are now ketoses that are either made of 5 or 6 carbons. I also should highlight that all of these sugars that I have showed are in the D configuration. Remember that I said that biologically, generally speaking, most sugars in the D form are utilized in the body.